Oh, hey guys, welcome back to Chippy's Podcast. This is episode 2 of the podcast, and, since it's another episode, we have to have another guest. Now, this guest has a lot of subscribers, more than me. So, you mind coming out?
Yeah, what's up?
This is Drew McNew. His YouTube should be right here. Okay, so, I'm going to ask you a few questions today.
Alright.
So, when did you start YouTube?
I started, I think it was like 24 or 23. I started making Fortnite and Sonic videos because I was really into those at the time. And yeah, that's how I started.
And then what kind of content do you post now?
I post Gorilla Tag and Yeeps Hide and Seek.
Okay. So if you had to quit YouTube, would you?
Can you describe had? Like if I have.
Oh, hold on. So let's say you have the option to quit and you get granted tons of money, but you can decide not to quit and keep your fans and your subscribers. What do you choose?
No, I've never thought about quitting.
Never?
Thought about quitting Gorilla Tag, but I've never thought about quitting YouTube.
Okay. So I actually watched this movie. It was Drew McNew, the first movie. So can you give me some details about that? Will there be a second one?
Oh yeah, there is gonna be a second one called Drew McNew the Infection. I can't leak too much right now, but Drew is gonna have a big part in the movie. Let's just say that.
Okay.
I don't want to leak too much about it.
And my final question is, how did you find my channel?
Bro, this is fun to be like 3 minutes. This is fun to be like 2 minutes, bro. What do you mean last question?
You know what? It doesn't have to be the last question. Keep going!
Well, how I found your channel? I actually met you.
He did meet me.
I actually met you.
So, do you like, YouTube, or do you like posting content for your viewers?
What type of content?
Any, like all your content.
I have felt a little burnt out in the past week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like making content. I like making. There's been some questions about Gorilla Tag, bro. Like, when did I start? Like,
What's your best skill?
I would say, branching.
Okay. So what update did you start in?
Oh, wait, what?
What update did
I
you
started. I think someone joined.
Cut! Alright, back to what we were saying. Alright, so this is the last question for this podcast, episode 2. Okay, so, how did you find Gorilla Tag, or hear about it?
It's actually a funny story. I was scrolling for the MetaQuest store. I found this game on Gorilla Tag. It was on App Lab.
Hold on. So you found this game on Gorilla Tag?
No, I found Gorilla Tag on the MetaQuest store on App Lab. I decided to get it, and I loved it, but like, so my mom heard a kid swearing. Basically, what happened was, like, get off the game! And, like, and I just decided to play, like, a bunch of other ones.
Okay, I actually have one more question. Who is your biggest supporter?
most of you might not know this. He comes into every single stream. He actually comes into every single stream. His name is Crazy, not Crazy Monk. But there's this guy called Crazy. He's like a Roblox person. Dude, he actually is like my biggest supporter. Like, dude, he does not give up.
Alright. That will be the podcast for today. Thank you, Drew McNew, for coming. And I'll see you guys in episode 3. See ya!